Hey guys, we're playing Hex Shards of Fate, Merry Melee Corinth format. The game is free to play on PC and PS4, with crossplay available as well. Check out the link in the description to download the game or to learn more. I mean, this is okay, it just takes a while to get going, and you can only do it on your turn. I like this death cry on this guy. This is alright, but it's expensive for a -1/-1. By the time you can pay 4 thresholds, the threat of a 1/1 is probably no more because you've got other guys over here. Now, granted, it can make a 6/6 a 5/5, but still, do you want to spend 4 for that? I don't know. Not me. Here's the sleeve we're using. You can get this in the dead of winter booster packs. It's actually really cool art. I like the giant key. Something I didn't realize is this represents Ardent and this represents Underworld, the two factions. And those are the symbols that you see when you have a card of a faction. We don't have any in play to show you, but if we get one, we'll try to show you again. This can be really good. Probably won't get to use this, but I'm going to go for it. It can void any target card. I have played it before in this format. The key is you want to get it in your hand a bunch of times to lower its cost. I mean, it's possible to get to 12. I think the last game I played it was at 19 or 20 resources. Yeah, so it's possible. This is good. He can use it on his side to revert something that we've debuffed, or he can use it on our side to remove a buff that we've done. But it requires sacrifice, so you can't do it over and over. This is terrible in this format. I do not like that card. It's kind of not the best. Alright, so we're just getting some big stuff. Hopefully he doesn't continue to play down weenies here that are going to hit us. I guess we can get this down next turn at least to block those. Go Diamond, play the Kaleidotron. This is a good card too. He's going to get the life gain off of that. Right. Yeah, this player seems to be choosing things that he can play, which is a strategy, and it can work. It's chipping away at us, but as long as we keep going from here, we could be alright. So it's important to pay attention to what your opponent's doing. This card, never play this card in this format. Absolutely terrible. Both of these are decent, but I'm going to go with this one. Given the situation, I'm going to put this down because this guy cannot block. And yeah, we could have played both of them, but he can only block and destroy. He can't block and stay up. So now he has to make the choice to the attack with those two and risk one of them dying or not. Alright, good. We're going to tick this down. I'm going to take 2 for sure. Going to go double wild next turn. Okay, very good card. We can kill it when it attacks if we still have this up. Getting us closer to this. So we could attack, but we're not going to. I'll hold up both of them. Both have an advantage to dying. This one will create a abomination. This will allow us to play an extra resource. So we're going to take 2 here. He may try to attack with this. If he does, we will block it with one of these. Okay. And he seems to be playing things that he can play every turn, right? I don't know why that he did that. There's really nothing to revert. Maybe he's gonna play something. No. Don't know. So we're going to play this. We honestly don't care if either of these die. This could kill one of them. And we brought it back. See? And now we're going to count this down. Wish he would have killed this. We could have played an extra resource and been closer to our Argus. But he's going to cost 10 because he's going to reveal himself at the beginning of the turn. We're going to now have a lethal flyer to block that. This is a fun card. I haven't really gotten to play it much. It's crazy all these bodies he's got in there. Some really interesting art in this game. Okay. You can't play it because it's a cost 4. It will be a threat to this, but hopefully by the time we see it, this will be out. Which is a 5/5 flyer and can also void things. He may choose not to attack with this because he thinks this is going to attack, and then yeah. I kind of want this to die. Well, no, I don't. Now his cost is 10. We will venture into Ruby here. Out of these, this one seems to have the most usefulness because I can use it as a combat trick or a body. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. Now I can play it here. See, now we're even on the life, 18 to 19. He can't attack him with that. He's staring down a bunch of damage. He needs a wipe or he needs a bunch of little things. This is the problem with going, playing something every turn, is you end up with a lot of weenies, small fries, that if we eventually recover, because we'll lose early game, we'll start getting chipped away, but late game we'll come back with a vengeance, and there's nothing left because it's all these little weenies that are now gone. So you do have to play a little bit defensive with that. You can't go every turn with no troop because eventually it will chip away at you to the point there's no recovery. But you definitely don't want to... See, that's another weenie, and you don't want to be doing that. This really isn't good without any other Briar Legions. Murdertron is. Okay. Well, we'll play this card. I don't think I've ever played that before, but alright. There's really no reason not to attack with everything here. Yeah, I mean, he can kill this thing, but he needs to block something bigger, like this. And this needs to block this. These are the two biggest troops, so he should block this with this, this with this, and then take 11. No, okay. I really don't mind that. Because we got a troop from his crypt. It's any crypt. Yeah. So he needs a wipe here, an annihilation, a waltz of the damned. He's got the mana for those. Purge, although he doesn't have anything to target purge with. Yeah, see, he's got a deck full of small fries, and he may have only had those as choices, so I'm not criticizing my opponent. Those may have been the best choices, but it just seemed with the curve that he was doing that they were all low, so you gotta watch out for that. Okay. He's doing what he can over there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, unfortunately. He may have a lullaby or something that comes into his hand here. Some other quick action that can maybe buy him another turn. We're just doing that in case he has any last minute stuff, even though he has 0 resources. Alright. Interesting game. Shows the challenge with going small fry, playing things on every turn. So watch out for that, either in your opponent or in your own play. As far as the MVP that match, I feel like it was the Blightwater Ferryman. I think that was the card's name. I'll have to look it up. Because bringing back a troop from his side, from our side, you know, we were kind of able to do some combat tricks with that a little bit, confuse the opponent. So what did you guys think the MVP was? And I hope you like the video and subscribe. We've got a lot more videos to come, and we will respond to all comments and hopefully get to play with more of our subscribers. Alright, happy hexing.